Hello, guys, and welcome to a special dual commentary. Today, I have the American Cow with me. We are
Good.
we are going to discuss and argue the future movie Jurassic World. This movie is billed to come out June 12, 2015. It stars Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. It occurs 22 years after the events on Isla Nublar. So, Cow, what are your thoughts on this upcoming movie? Have you seen any trailers for it, or?
I think I've seen one, and all I think about this stuff is reboots. I'm usually not a huge fan of. Technically, not even a reboot because it's like
It's
a
well,
sequel,
what
kind of.
it's really supposed to be. You probably saw the crappy pitch trailer. The one that I saw, the one where the pterodactyl or quasosaur ate the surfer dude.
Yeah.
That's the fake one. That's a fake.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I have not seen any trailers.
so Colin Trevorrow, the writer of Jurassic Park, is actually trying to keep this quiet. Try not to release too much of the plot to anybody. They're over.
What
I mean,
do we know about the plot so far? Is it going to be
actually very
anything?
little. It happens 22 years after the events on the original island. Oh boy. None of the original cast is coming back except for Dr. Wu, B.D. Wong.
Oh yay, because everyone wants to see more of him again.
Well, at least it's not Jeff Goldblum.
No, oh no, he was my favorite character. Like,
Was he?
no, no, yeah, he was in the movie because they needed a big name in there. So
Well, they tried having him as the main character in Jurassic Park 2, and that didn't turn out too well of a movie because they brought it to San Francisco.
well, I thought we weren't going to talk about that movie.
That movie should not be mentioned at all. It
I
was a
told we were
disgrace
not
to
going
the
to mention
series.
this movie.
Well, it's been mentioned, and this is the only time I'm ever going to mention that movie. So, they're supposed to bring back they're supposed to bring in a new evil dinosaur codenamed the D-Rex. It's supposed to be a hybrid cross between two dinos. We don't know what it is. From my guess, it's Tyrannosaur and something else. Whatever the D is.
I don't know what the D-Rex is. That sounds kind of weird. But
Again,
honestly, if Godzilla comes across the screen, I'll be really excited because the Godzilla movie disappointed me. I want to see some dinosaurs duke it out. So that ends up happening.
There is supposed to be a little kid in this movie who is rumored to have a dinosaur snap at him through glass.
I don't need a short round in my movies. That ruined Indiana Jones for me. I don't need short round, please.
So,
No little kids.
this
Same
little
thing with
kid-
Iron Man 3. That little
This
kid
little
ruined the
kid's
movie for me.
played by Simpkins.
Ooh.
Ty Simpkins. I've heard the name before. I'm not sure what movies he starred in, but I really hope he gets eaten. Just
Yeah.
putting that out there. The little kid needs to get eaten.
Well, it depends on the rating. If it's, rated R, he's most likely going to get eaten. He's not, you know what's going to happen, and it's going to somehow find a way to keep the kid alive, and he'll be being chased and nearly eaten, and then he'll survive because someone will save him, but then one of your favorite characters will die because he saved him. That's always what happens. Too bad they can throw Goldblum in there to get eaten. That would be awesome.
Oh, I don't know about that because a lot of fans would be really mad at that. To be honest, I don't want to see Goldblum die if he does happen to be in this movie, even if he makes a cameo.
Yeah, his cameo is he goes like, I understand the dinosaurs, gets his head eaten off by the Tyrannosaurus Rex or the D-Rex. Can't wait to see that. That'd be funny.
That would be funny. But, so, John Hammond's idea actually gets realized in this movie. Like, the theme park and everything, it comes back to life. It comes to life.
So they're gonna actually have the theme park?
They're actually gonna have the theme park. All the dinosaurs get tamed. And the whole video game idea, Jurassic Park, the Telltale game?
Yeah.
It's not part of the storyline. It's just like an alternative thing. So they're not going to they never nuked the island after the survivors got off the island.
I think The American Cow and Hammer Hazard had made a video about Jurassic Park if it was a theme park, and they had made a promotional video for it. So Check that out. You guys haven't seen it yet.
You know, I haven't even seen that. Wow, this
You
goat
haven't
is
seen
huge.
that?
Oh,
You know you've seen that.
I have actually not seen that.
You've never seen the commercials video?
Oh, right. You know the one that on Hammerhead's channel, the one that got blocked out for copyright because Brett was trying to be
Yeah.
Muldoon, and you were trying to be how were you
Funny.
supposed to be? You're supposed to
Sony
be
got us because of our music background.
Yes. Sony, what are you doing? You're supposed to be helpful.
Well, you know, if it was Microsoft, then I'd really be angry. But it's Sony. I guess they're Japanese. I can let it go.
Plus, they own one of the greatest consoles in the world.
Duh. That's what I'm on right now.
Yeah.
But no, it's PlayStation Mustard Race. PlayStation 4 coming soon.
It's already out.
Well, on my channel, I'll be having a PlayStation 4 soon. Sooner than most of you think.
Yeah.
More sure than. Oh no, the punches. Okay. Anyways, back to Jurassic Park. I gotta leave.
So, I guess Goat Simulator and Jurassic Park kind of go hand in hand because you know what happens to the goat in Jurassic Park.
Well, you know, I would really say that Goat Simulator is more of a simulator of
a goat, but you know what?
I would say it's more of a simulator of what the third Jurassic Park movie was.
The third Jurassic Park movie was actually good.
It was a train wreck.
Jurassic 2 was a train wreck.
Well, still, the sequels were not very good. And the other thing that's scaring me, it's a sequel to two of the worst sequels of a movie ever. And that's putting Star Wars stuff on the table. Star Wars stuff is bad.
Okay, so episode 1, 2, and 3 were just huge buzzkills to what should have been.
Yeah. Like, they told us about these Clone Wars like they were going to be epic, and then, you know, not as awesome.
Don't mention that one. That had to be the worst out of all of them.
Oh, it had a couple good one-liners.
Okay, so let's see. Let's go through Star Wars Episode 1.
Episode 1, Jar Jar Binks. That's like, oh.
That's the only excuse that thing had to be good.
Well, okay, I like the story. It opens everything off. I loved Obi-Wan Kenobi. I love Qui-Gon Jinn because he's, you know, Ra's al Ghul, and I love Ra's al Ghul. And I actually liked the story. Little Annie was maybe a little too annoying for my taste, but
Whoa.
So was Jar Jar Binks. So, you know, it was a weird. I liked it, but I really didn't. It was one of my favorites because it was the first Star Wars movie I've ever seen. But then again, sometimes these things are pretty bad.
All right. So, on the topic of Jurassic Park, do you want to see any dinosaur fights? Do you want to see any dinosaur fights at all?
Yes.
Okay, who out of the topic, who do you want to see fight?
Well, now I'm not exactly sure what their names were because I haven't looked up a whole bunch of stuff about dinosaurs in a while. But one of my favorites was the dinosaur that was like close to the ground. He had like a big hammer for a tail. I would love
Ankylosaurus.
Yes. Would love to see one of those take on maybe a Tyrannosaurus or a group of Velociraptors because, I don't know, I think that thing spinning its tail and smacking things around would be really awesome to see on the big screen.
You know, alright, here's what I hope they do not do with the Jurassic World. Bring it to the mainland.
They already did that.
I thought we weren't going to mention this movie again.
Well, I'm sorry.
Okay, so don't bring it to the mainland because you know you done goofed with that. Do not whatchamacallit? Don't bring in have equal dinosaur fights. You know, bring in a T-Rex that is equal in strength and size to the Spinosaurus, right?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because in Jurassic 3, they didn't do that. They brought in a weaker, smaller T-Rex, and he got snapped.
That face.
Let's see. What is there that they need to do? Other than having little kids.
Certainly. Apart from having awesome Tyrannosaurus Rex fights, they can't don't throw in the gimpy little kid in there to get, kids to go in to see and be like, oh, I could be doing this. No, you can't. I don't like seeing little kids thrown into clearly movies that are based towards older people and adults. Like, once again, I bring in Indiana Jones being one of the movies that had Short Round in it. I hated Short Round. I felt he detracted from the movie. He just
Uh,
don't.
if there's anybody that really detracted from that movie, it would be Willie.
I don't want a damsel in distress character, or in this case, a little child in distress character. I want to have strong characters that aren't going to irritate the hell out of me the entire movie.
Right.
And the other thing I could bring in is Iron Man 3 had a huge promise for me, but that little kid pretty much ruined the entire movie for me.
Well, the fact that you only get 15 minutes of Iron Man.
And the fact that we only got 15 minutes of Iron Man, which is another big reason that in a dinosaur movie, there shouldn't be only 15 minutes of actual dinosaurs.
Hopefully Colin Trevorrow knows what he's doing by not having John Williams as the composer.
Music really, for me, is huge for it, but then again, a lot of the guys are pretty good. That usually you can't make a wrong decision with some of the composers that they have. When they do switches, usually I don't notice because they're all pretty talented and good at what they're doing. So, I don't notice when you switch to a composer that does something a little bit different. So as long as they don't make it awful and cartoony, it'll be fine.
John Williams is such a versatile composer because he knows how to make music and he knows where to put it in the movie. Because he's done the last 3 Jurassic Parks, he's done Indiana Jones, he's done Jaws, and the fact that they're switching up the composer now is kind of like is going to affect the whole entire movie.
Well, that is if the dude changes it so much where it's not Jurassic Park music anymore. I mean, of course, everyone knows the first track in the first movie is legendary. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, you can't beat that. But hopefully they don't mess anything up, intentionally, or they just want to try to be their own person so much that they ignore what there was in the past.
Yeah.
But you can probably guarantee that they're going to use that first track again.
I mean, if they don't use that, it's just not Jurassic Park no more.
Exactly. You need that first track.
I mean, for God's sake, give me a second to search up this composer, because I am pretty much annoyed by this, right now, and I have to know. So, see.
What's this new guy done? I really don't know.
Guys, just stare at my beautiful goat for a second while I search something up.
Anyways, while you're on that tangent, I will take my other important things that must be in this movie. Apart from, I don't want this to turn into a Transformers 2 movie where it's like, hey guys, let's show a whole bunch of scenes of our main characters running away from dinosaurs. No.
That's
the dinosaurs are clearly the main character of this movie, so I want to actually see dinosaurs and their relationship with each other and the human. And with them being tamed, I would love to see a beginning how everything was nice and pretty and the happiness, and maybe some protesters saying, oh, this is wrong, because that's pretty much what the main characters in the other movies were, just protesting the idea of aging animals. I mean, that's pretty much what the Jurassic Park 3 was. They were angry at the other hunters because they were hunting the dinosaurs and trying to put them in a theme park. And then the theme park happens anyway, so that movie really seems pointless. Doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So this new guy, his name is Michael Giacchino, something like that. Giacchino?
Mm-hmm.
He did, whatchamacallit? Star Trek Into Darkness.
Ooh, I like that soundtrack, actually. Personal fave.
And he did Lost, the TV show.
Never watched that show.
It was actually pretty good until the ending, where you found out it was just a dream. If I spoiled that for you, I apologize.
You know what? It doesn't matter. I never actually got into the show. I just heard someone told me it was purgatory. And I'm like, oh, so it was like one of those slap in the face endings? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
What do you get?
It's excellent at first. You really get into it. And then it lets you down at the end.
So it's like Burn Notice.
I've never actually seen Burn Notice. Come on. Get up there.
That was a good show. I liked it for a while, and then it really started getting stupid because it's like, well, I'm trying to do the right thing, but I consistently keep working for the bad guys. So, you know, you guys, you're making it really hard to make my character likable because he's trying to stand up for these high moral values, and then
Meh.
now all of a sudden he's working for the bad guys, trying just having them manipulate him instead of standing up and growing a pair, saying, you know what, fine, kill my girlfriend, it's fine. She consistently tells me that this isn't the way to do it to keep saving her ass. So, you know, just let her die, and then they have nothing on you, and then you'll just be like, lol. Haha, I can do what I want now. But then that.
That doesn't sound like a pretty good, too good of a show then.
Yeah, it was good for a while.
Well, as long as you enjoyed it, I guess.
There's supposed to be something in there, I know. I don't just open random grates.
Alright, let's go play Flappy Goat.
What? Oh yeah, there's. I forgot about this. They're like.
Why can't I control Flappy Goat? I don't understand.
You're playing what?
Flappy Goat.
Flappy Dog?
Goat.
Oh, I thought you said Flappy Dog. I can't.
You gotta spam the R button. Nope. Ah, you know what? Oh, I'm playing on an Xbox One. Nope.
You're playing on PC.
No, the thing that I was playing Flappy Goat on was the Xbox One.
Ooh.
Yeah, I totally just smashed it. Oh my god, there's a good route trophy. You have to go trophy?
Let's see. I don't know. Since there really isn't a ton of information out about the Jurassic Park movie, I really don't have a lot more to say apart from I really hope they don't make it into a gimpy movie. I really hope they stay true to what the actual thing was. And in this case, I would like to see the actual world that we're in, and that being that there are people that even protest zoos. I'm pretty sure there's going to be people that protest a zoo full of dinosaurs. If people aren't, that's just not taking place in an actual universe. We're just messing with you then.
Yeah, hopefully it's not this crappy CGI Matrix movie.
Oh yeah, that's another huge thing. If the dinosaurs look fake, I'm gonna be angry.
I mean, if you see like the Walking with Dinosaurs Broadway play or whatever.
Yes.
From like Australia and whatnot, because they do come from Australia. They have one of the most realistic looking dinosaurs, and the puppets, but they are awesome looking puppets, to be honest.
Yeah, just take some notes from Disney.
It's not Disney, actually.
Well, take some notes from Disney because they've been doing those robotic stuff for years. They were the ones who originally started in like making those. What do you call it? They have the pneumatic. I don't know what you call those. They have the pneumatic innards.
Yeah.
They're hydraulic powered. That's it. They have the hydraulically powered animals. They're one of the first ones. Take some notes from them. I mean, all their rides still have their original ones in there, and they still look pretty impressive. So.
Yeah, I agree. Have you ever been to Universal?
No, I actually have never been to Universal.
They have a couple of Jurassic Park rides. They have a Spinosaurus hanging out there, just like in the middle of the woods and whatnot. Scared the crap out of me. But because you just turn around after seeing Jurassic Park 3, you see the dinosaur.
Well, that's what I love about theme parks, getting able to live the movies that you've seen and the television shows you grew up with. They actually have a dinosaur land inside of Disney World where they have like a sand pit, and they'll fill full of sand, and there's dinosaur bones in it. And you like can scrape through, and it's like an archaeologist thing. It was really fun when I was like 7. Now it's just a germ pit for me, and I usually get sick if I ever try going over it. But they do have a dinosaur area. They also have a dinosaur ride, which some of the CG things look pretty good, or not the CG, the hydraulic puppets look. And those things are like several years old. Like that was there before I was born. They easily have to be 30 years old, and they still look pretty cool.
Agree. What I mean, like, what kind of dinosaurs do you hope to see in this movie?
Well, actually, a lot of dinosaurs I hope to see. I mean, not only that, everyone knows there's going to be Tyrannosaurus Rex. You can't do this without Tyrannosaurus.
Well, obviously, T-Rex has been in the movie since the very beginning. You don't have the T-Rex, then it's not Jurassic Park.
Exactly.
If you don't have the Velociraptors, it's not Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
You know, because those are the main villains that you always expect to see.
Okay. You know, you expect to see basically you have the Triceratops, you have Stegosauruses, my pterodactyls like to see. I really don't think there's a lot of dinosaurs that really haven't shown off frequently
You
in
do
those
realize
movies.
that your pterodactyls were only got a cameo in one movie, right?
Yeah, but you really can't base an entire movie around the pterodactyls because they kind of just fly. They're pterodactyl. They kind of do what they want.
Yeah. Many people say that pterodactyls were at the end of JP1. Those are just normal birds.
Yeah.
At the end of Jurassic Park 3, however, those were definitely pterodactyls. Pterodactyls.
Oh no! Don't start bringing in the duck references, or I will laugh here at you. Oh wow! Did not see that coming. Smoke bomb.
Where's the goat?
Just look for the source code of that moment. That was about 21 minutes in. You're gonna see what happened. It's pretty silly if you want to ever look at the video. But no, I'm excited to see what else they try to do with the title.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't mess it up. I have faith that they don't. Usually they're pretty good with this type of stuff. Oh god, part 2 of being shot in the face. Why do people keep turning around? Like, I'm sitting in a corner. Why would you turn around and look in a corner? That's just
Okay,
odd.
that was weird. So my never mind. All right, you're gonna see this. My council command comes up just randomly, but some dinosaurs that I really hope to see in this movie are other than the main 3. You know,
Mm-hmm.
there's definitely have to be Carnotaur, Iguanodons.
Ooh, go ahead and dance.
Cause you know you got to look at all the Alidars.
Actually, the one that I really do want to see is the duck-bill dinosaur.
Oh God,
Just to have it be in there.
dang
Just
it!
to
What
have
is
it be
that
in it.
called?
I call it the duck-bill dinosaur because I actually have no idea what's official designation.
Oh, now you're trying to pick my mind because I completely forgot what that was called.
Come over the edge.
Oh well. So, anyway, continuing the Jurassic Park thing going on here. What is the dinosaur that you do not want to see back in the movies?
Uh, I don't think there's a dinosaur I necessarily don't want to see directly, but I don't want to see as much Tyrannosaurus Rex. I mean, for 3 whole movies, it's all been about the T-Rex. Give another. I mean, okay, the Velociraptors you could kind of say had the limelight in the first one, but it's mainly been about how the Tyrannosaurus Rex broke out and everyone's freaking the hell out. Let's give another dinosaur a chance to have its time in the sunlight and say, you know what?
Spinosaurus had 3.
I was the scary one in this one. The little kids were screaming about me. So
Spinosaurus was the third one.
the third one to
Third Jurassic Park, Spinosaurus killed the T-Rex
oh
and stole the spotlight.
that face, poor T-Rex.
I don't know, this T-Rex kind of deserved it.
Well, it's a baby too. So
Agreed.
how the T-Rex? I don't know. That T-Rex was kind of bipolar in that movie, if you ask me. All right, we're gonna try something here. All right, it worked. Just let me know. All right. I really don't have much else to say about
Jurassic Park.
yeah, there's not else. A lot has been said. Not much else has to be said. You just have to sit and wait till we get more information.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm most definitely. They should definitely create a game based off the movies, because some of the other games that they made are absolute crap.
I'm not exactly sure how they do that. I mean, I guess you could take the Telltale route, but
I mean, Telltale tried to follow the story. They started from where Dr. Grant visited the Triceratops right before the storm, and then There was really never ever a storm in that game, and the main villain throughout the Jurassic Park game by Telltale was actually the Troodon. Yeah, it was kind of cool to see that thing in there, but it was one scary looking dinosaur. Because you had to use like horse killing tranquilizer to neutralize its venom.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty screwed up dinosaur. Then so you don't want as much T-Rex.
Yeah.
All right. Which dinosaur do you prefer? Which villain do you prefer to be in the spotlight then?
The Velociraptors, clearly.
Velociraptors have the spotlight almost every movie.
Yeah, I don't care. I love Velociraptors. I say, okay, there's a lot of T-Rex. I know there's a lot of Velociraptors, but I still love the Velociraptors. They're like smart. Pretty much, they're like smart lizards that have huge claws.
They were called Speedy Thief after all. That's a rocket. I want to let's lock it. Oh my god! You're gonna see something coming up at near the end of this video, guys, and you're gonna love it. It includes you, Cow. Alright. So, guys, I think that we're coming to the conclusion of this video. Keeping more up to date with the dinosaurs, theories, and whatnot. Later videos when I get more updates, especially from Jurassic World movie.com. I think that's one of the big sites. Movie comes out June 12th, 2015. Be sure to stay up to date with it. If you guys have any comments, concerns, or want us to cover anything, please tell us. And see you guys next time.
Yeah, see ya.
Nothing ever stops all these thoughts and the pain attached to them.